Hello, our group made up of Anderson Garcés, my person, and Pablo Lasluisa. We will show you about a 7-segment display counter with Arduino. We will present its materials, its elaboration with its programming, and finally the demonstration of the counter. A counter from 0 to 9 will be elaborated with Arduino. This project will show how to manipulate a 7-segment counter. Display as a counter from 0 to 9 in decimal. The counter will increment 1 sequentially, and a count is one of the most common practices in the areas of digital systems. In this Arduino lesson, we will make a small counter that will go from 0 to 9, and from that we will use a 7-segment display. You might not have much experience with the 7-segment display, but we assure you that you already know they are tools that are in the alarm clocks microwaves. Materials are a resistance of 220 ohms, a display 7-segment common cathode, a Arduino One, multi-parts cables, breadboard, USB connection cables, Arduino IDE.
The 7-segment display is an optoelectronic device that allows you to display numbers from 0 to 9. There are two types of display: common cathode and common anode. Today it is widely used in educational projects or in vintage systems. It is important to mention that the 7-segment displays signs that are built with LED diodes require a maximum current. In the other words, it is required to place a resistance to limit the current. This resistance depends on the current that you want to supply to the LED as well as the voltage drop. To calculate the resistance, we use Ohm's law. Display of this type is nothing more than a set of LEDs like the ones we have been using, only these are connected in a circuit. The 7-segment display has an almost standard structure regarding the name of the segments. For this element, there are 7 LEDs, one for each segment. For each segment, a letter is assigned from A to G. The circuit of counter is easy to put together. The settings can vary. Just remember to declare the pins well within the Arduino code. We will do the circuit diagram in Tinkercad. We start by placing an Arduino. Furthermore, it is well placed in the breadboard. and a 7-segment display with a common cathode. And to remember that the Arduino delivers positive signals. Then we will connect the pins according to the programming. Each one corresponds to a letter. Then we will connect the common to the negative of the Arduino or GND with a resistance of 220 ohms. Programming is done based on a truth table that establishes that pins must be on and off in order to display the numbers from 0 to 9. And we will also use a delay of 500 milliseconds, which is what it takes to visualize each of the numbers on display. Then we simulate on the Tinkerpad. And below you will see the result of this counter from 0 to 9 in a real practice with the Arduino.
Wanna live a life. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street when all I had went up in flames.